Today, we are going to be trying out this type of meme strat in Battles 2, which is Ice, Glue, and the Spy Factory. Now, don't get me wrong that this strategy might not seem as good, which I know obviously this wouldn't help out against any of the mid games, early games, and much more. But I think this could probably work out if we do really somehow try to take this lane along with this meme strat. So we're going to be hopping to a ranked match to showcase this strategy for today. So let's hop right into it. Before we get into it, if you guys enjoyed today's content, don't forget to click that like button. And second of all, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because according to YouTube analytics, there's like a lot small amount percent you guys are watching or actually subscribe. So it'll be a world to me if you guys hit that subscribe button. It means a lot. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the map Star, and we're going to be trying the strategy out of Ice, Glue, and the Spy Factory. And we got Captain Churchill, which is going to be his hero. So we're going to be starting off with my boy Captain Churchill. And we're going to stop like around at 258 by having 992 per month. So we could try to go for Captain Churchill. And this guy will be starting off with Cyber Quincy and the Task Shooter. Very interesting start. Also, what the heck? Bro, chill with the Bloon boost. What the heck? He wants to somehow get the quick win by sending Space Blues. Like, that's actually really funny. But anyway, we're gonna see if we do somehow send it with some Space Eco. Just kidding, we'll send it with some goods. Plus, we'll send it with some Space Eco so we could try to somehow send like a bunch of Bloon types for groups. So we're gonna see if we do somehow send it with some better progression Eco here. And he's got farm. Okay, so that means this guy might be going for tap farm wizard, which is going to be the strategy. So I'm gonna go for it is we'll have the glue gunner like right about here. And I'm gonna have this on last, which I know obviously the glue gunner plus with the glue splatter might help out for early game. Plus we have to go for the upgrade to the sticker glue, which I believe this might be the stronger glue all the way to get to the better upgrades potential. And we'll go for another glue because in case this guy send me with some type of, let's just say like the space blacks on round 6, because don't forget, Captain Churchill cannot pop blacks unless he uses the level 3 ability for this hero. But I want to do is we'll try to have this upgrade to the glue hose, because I know obviously the glue hose along with the top half will help out a lot, especially against any of the space blacks types. So this is going to be like a pretty hefty run, since I know our goal is to try to go epic late game, but I believe this guy might be try hard, like I'm not even sure. Also, send me with some space blacks. Okay, we'll activate the ability just in case, and we'll try to go the upgrade to the glue hose for this round. So we're gonna go for that right about now. And okay, I don't have the corrosive glue yet. Oh, we're $10 short off. Oh, this is bad. I think we might be fine. Please don't tell me we're gonna die to the sets here. Come on, Churchill. Clutch this up for me, or the glue. Oh my god, that was so close. Imagine if we barely somehow died to Space Blast without having the glue gunner only get to the corrosive glue, then there's no way we're definitely gonna survive against that rush here. But luckily by that, we got up to the good old glue hose, plus we got the corrosive glue prepared. And I'm not sure if this guy might send me with some type of space rushes. Okay, he sent me with some space zebras, which is definitely pretty a scary situation. So if I have this upgrade, all we could do is to try to go for the upgrade to the icicle or psycho cannon, which I know obviously the psycho cannon might help out against any of the rushes. And he still sent me with some space eco with some space zebras. This guy needs to chill with the rush, bro. Like, I'm trying to go epic late game, trying to showcase the strategy, and he's got the sniper. So he's going tax, sniper, and farm. What the heck is that strategy, but with Cyber Quincy? Okay, so this is kind of a bit of the odd strategy, which I never really see the strategy look like this before. So I believe this is going to be a pretty tough game for me, because I know obviously the strategy in this case is definitely going to be a pretty tough one for me, because I know usually the strategy like this, which is Ice, Glue, and Spy Factory, I don't think the strategy, in my opinion, it might not be as good to defend like any upper late game or per mid game rushes. So if I go for the upgrade to the Smart Spy, plus we have to go for the top path, I think this might help out against any of the more rushes, and especially go up against like maybe BFB, ZMGs. Well, it's not going to hold off against any of the ZMG counters here, but the only way we have to somehow defend like a ZMG rushes like this is to try to go for the mob glue. Maybe we'll try to save it to go for the Spy Storm for the Spy Factory, and I don't know what else, but I think we're definitely going to try to somehow play safer, which I know we have to upgrade to the good old Ice Shards, and we need to somehow go for the Brilliant to defend any of the insides of the Camel rushes. So we'll have the Long Life Spikes just to prepare ourselves. And I think with this upgrade, I think this might help out against any of the cleanups here. And looks like he's still sending me with some eco, which I know this guy does have farms, I know. But I think for the amount of time, whatever, if there's a rush from my opponent, like a ZMG, BFBs, etc., then we'll try to defend it with along with this combination with the mob glue. Plus, we need to go for the Spy Storm ability just to prepare ourselves, and we'll have the level 10 ability from Captain Churchill. Don't forget about that, because usually with the level 10, this will probably somehow is to kill any of the BFBs, ZMGs, along with the damage itself. Which I know obviously this guy might able to send me with some BFB rushes in this round. So here comes round 20. So let's see if this guy might send me a BFB rush. Looks like he is not, because I believe this guy still sent me with some eco, because I could tell the Bloom bot that it was activating the Pink's eco, which is okay by me. Also, looks like we're fine against the sets. Have it on first just to be safe. And yeah, I think we are definitely going to be chilling, chat. Also, we'll have the abrilment, or we don't have to go for the abrilment for the ice tower, right? Looks like we're not. Okay, so that's perfect. All right, it's already around 22, so let's see if this guy might send me a ZMG rushes. Oh, right, I forgot to mention, Tide Ceramics is going to be a really big problem, so we have to be really careful against any of the Tide rushes. So, what is my best plan to defend that Tide rush? That's the question. We could try to somehow do is we'll have this upgrade to the Arctic Wind, and then after that, we will have this upgrade to the Icicle, because Tide Ceramics against that rush, it's going to be a pretty scary situation. Okay, did use the ability for the IMF loan, so that is definitely not a good sign because of the depths here. So if I have this upgrade to the Spy Storm, well, if there's a rush going on with some Tide Ceramics, then all we have to do is to try to defend it with along with these stacks here by going for the icicles, maybe go for the Bloon liquid fire, maybe go for the middle path. I think this might defend, like, I'm not too sure, but I know the rush is going to be coming out probably in the next few rounds, of course, but I think we'll try to have this upgrade to, maybe we'll have it on close, maybe or so, but I think we'll have this on close, and we'll try to send like a rush, maybe in the next couple of rounds, maybe on round 26 or round 30. Well, not round 26, which I know round 26 is going to be some type of DT rushes. Is he fine against the rush or the zebras? Looks like he's fine though. But he went for the central market for the farm. He's got 2 plantations, and he only has just the IMF loan, which I want this guy to go for the Monkey Namas, which Monkey Namas is definitely better than go for the IMF loan, because you cannot make much money with any of the depths. So what we're gonna do is we'll save it to go for the upgrade to the perma spike, and let me have it on close, please. All right, there we go. And I think for that, I know we're gonna go for the Carver Spikes. Like, if I have the Carver Spikes upgrade, then I think this is going to be my best option to get that up. And we'll have this on the Red Hot Spice, just in case if there's any of the DT stacks, because I know DTs comes out like in the amount of time. But again, we're going epic late game with using one of the type of meme strat, which I know obviously this might not be the best type of late game loadout in my opinion, but we'll have this upgrade to the perma spike for my spy factory. And I do want to try to somehow go for the Carver Spice as early on here, which I know I need to somehow go for is to go for the upgrade to the Icicle Impel, or go for the Super Glue, which I know both Super Glue and the Icicle Impel upgrade, but with the top half, this will allow us to hit DETs, especially against any of the group sets of camos here. So yeah, it's about to be on round 30 very, very soon. So we're going to go for it is to get so many of the Spy Storms up. And it's already round 30 with some BFB. Okay, so we're going to try to go for the Carver Spice. Like, whatever. If this guy sent me with some rushes, of course, then we're definitely going to try to summon defend it with along with these combos in battles too. But like I said, this guy's defense is actually doing pretty much well, which I know this guy did went for the elite defender. He's got one of the main Moab. All this guy needs to somehow do is to survive without somehow end up dying to the sets of AI. Maybe this might not be pretty easy for my opponent, but we're gonna try to let it slide though, which I know this guy did went for the Beast Central. He's got the Monkeynomics, he's got everything. Now here's the main problem. We have 65 lives and this guy has 150, so that means this guy has the highest advantage lives, so we have to somehow send like an all-out rush probably in the next couple of rounds. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna do is we'll have this upgrade to the Blue Solver, which I believe the Blue Solver might help out against any of the DETs inside, or not the DETs, but we have the Abrilment, so we could try to decamo any of the DETs. But yeah, once we do get rushed with some fortified BETs along with the strategy, then we're gonna try to defend it with along with these combos in battles too. So all we have left is we have to go upgrade to the Super Mines, and I should probably have a lot of time for space here, so we could try to place out any of the towers on water. So we'll have this up like right about here, and we're gonna have another one for another snowstorm or the Arctic wind. And this is gonna be a pretty insane game ever, unless this guy send me with some fortified BEDs, maybe in the next round or in the next couple of rounds, which is on round 37, round 38, round 39. Like, I'm not sure, man. He's going for a couple more of the sniper defense. He's got to the tank zone, all the way get to the good old overdrive spams. And I know this guy has a lot of money, which I believe this guy might able to send me with a ton of fortified BD rushes. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll stop like around at 8,000 per eco. So we'll have the super mines prepared. There we go. Got the super mines up. And I know for the next round, we have to somehow send like a rush for my opponent, because obviously that this guy does have the highest advantage lies. We have to somehow do is to send like a bunch of fortified BD rushes. Because if I don't somehow send like an all out. Oh, he sent me a fortify. Okay, so he sent me like one set of fortified BDs, which I appreciate. This guy sent me with some one fortify. Also, we don't have the money though. This is a big problem. I guess we'll activate everything, I guess. Well, we don't have any of the spy storm, which is going to be a problem. Okay, another one. Crap. I'm gonna have to send one back to him. Oh my god, we're so close. Okay, we'll send one fortify. I'll send my permanent spike. Like, I don't care about the permanent spike. But let's try to defend that rush for sure, chat. Oh my god, I think we might be dead here. If I have tower boost back, I could probably still defend it. Oh, we sent me like a bunch of rushes. Okay. Oh, no way he's defending. Oh, I popped it. Please die. Oh my god. Okay, well, I was not prepared to go for a lot of defense here, because I know this is one of the worst things that I need to get so many of the spy storms off the back, and I couldn't handle against any of the fortified BEDs. Like, I know we did pop one. It was pretty hard to defend that fortified BEDs without having a lot of spy storms prepared. So we're gonna hop into another match here so we can try to get some really good games here along with this meme strat. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, so we're back in the next game, which is going to be on the map up on the roof. Now, as for this guy, he's going to be using one of the interesting type of eco strategy, which is going to be BTN, bomb, sniper, and a spy factory. And we're running with the same strategy as going to be the same from the last game. Now, what we're going to do is we'll try to somehow go for the upgrade to the super mines, which I know this map is pretty long. I know. We decided to somehow do is to try to somehow stall the rounds for a little bit longer, try to get so much better progression Nico as much at times here. So yeah, he's gonna get so much money per sniper farms here, because I know he's got a lot of time per supply drops. He's got one elite sniper along with the 5,000 per money. Now, as for the last game, I know we didn't get to some of the defend that all-out fortified BT rushes, which I know I made like some couple of mistakes. Which I know one, I should have went for the upgrade to the glue storm. Which I know obviously the glue storm will directly give like lower class balloons per damage if you have the ability set for the glue storm ability. And second of all, I should have went for the upgrade to a couple more spy storms, which I know I've been sending a lot of progression Nico like as much, but this time we're not gonna make any of the same mistakes. So we'll have another glue gunner like all the way here, because this will be the upgrade to the glue storm. And we'll try to have this upgrade to the super glue and also with the icicle impel, which I know both of these upgrades will slow down even more along with the strategy and battles too. But I'm not too sure how exactly are we going to somehow defend like an all-out fortified BEDs, because during the whole entire round, like the highest advantage round, like going past round 40, there's going to be some type of HP increase, which it's going to be pretty impossible to defend it along with these combos in the game. And he's going for like a perma spy. He's got the super mines like all the way to get to the bottom right. And he's got the carver spy. He didn't even go for the balloon crush, which is going to be the big issue for him though. But I think he's going to try to somehow go for the balloon crush still. Which I know the balloon crush will stall the ZMGs, DETs for longer. So that way this will shred everything. Alright, so I think that might be enough to try to get so many of the Spy Storm spams. Now, as for that, I decided to place down Captain Churchill on the different spot. Well, the early game I did place down the Captain Churchill was on this spot, because I know this spot is definitely not that great, to be honest. But I think we're definitely going to try to somehow locked in, since I know our goal is to try to showcase of how powerful with this combination it is, though. But I don't think we're not going to beat my opponent, because this guy's defense is actually better than me, because he's got up to the bomb, plus he's got up to the spy factory spams. He's got everything this guy has though. So this means we're definitely going to go past round 40 along with the strategy. So Also, I don't have enough money though, so we'll try to have this up like for another spy storm. So yeah, I'm not even sure how exactly are we going to survive against of the all-out counter rushes. So we'll have another one here because I want to have the spy factory like all the way at the back, so we could try to place down a lot of time for spy factories on top of the water. But it's already around 39, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see if this man will counter me with some FBADs. If not, he's probably not going to be sending any of the all-out rushes, because I know we're going to go past round 40. I know, since I know we have a lot of time for sure defensive with along with the spy storm. My golly, man. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if this is going to be pretty impossible to try to defend like a nasty of the gigantic of the rushes. But in the reality of this, I don't think this will be pretty impossible to defend like a big nasty rush. So we'll try to have the level 20 for Captain Chocho very, very soon. So can I see if I could fit another spy factories here? I don't think you can't fit any more. Oh, he sent me one. Oh, no. Oh, no, chat. Don't tell me this guy sent me a bunch of all-out fortified BADs. He sent me like a huge all-out. What do I do, chat? Should I use the ability? I think I should. I'm gonna have to try to time this though, so we could try to activate this. Let me see if I could try to tower boost. I'll try to time this. Alright, use that. Think this might not defend still. Oh my god, we're not defending still, chat. Because I don't have any space for place on the spy storms. Oh, we might be cooked, chat. I think we might be cooked. Yeah, we're dead. Nothing I could do. Oh my god. It was literally close. I mean, there's only one BAD that was about to snuck by. Yeah, it did snuck by. Wow. Okay, well, all I know that I didn't use all the spy source ability like that much. Like, I know this guy's defense is actually pretty better, which I know I didn't have enough money to be able to send more of the BADs. Like, dude, that is just completely pretty unfortunate game that you guys hate to see. I actually want to hop into a sandbox to testing Sal, so I'll catch you guys when we get to the sandbox. Alright, so we're back in the sandbox, and we're going to try to send myself 8 all-out fortified BT rushes on round 39, because I know my last game, we didn't get to somehow defend that all-out because I didn't have enough space to go for a couple more spy factories. But with that, we're going to send like a bunch of fortified BTs, and we're on the map mine, by the way, because I think this might be the easier map to try to test things on. So we'll send like a bunch of fortify, and we're gonna try to time this so we can try to insta-kill that all out. So we'll use all the abilities at once, use everything. Alright. Use my Chocho ability, level 10. Oh, we ended up popping it. Hold up. Does that mean we might still defend? I do not know if this might be possible, chat. This might be possible. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, wait. I need to have my Spy Stone's ability ready. Oh, it might be close, man. It might be pretty close, but we might still defend it for sure, man. Oh my god, that's a lot of piles here. Wow, are we defending? Oh, it might be close. It might be close. Oh my god, we shredded that all-out rush. The most stacks almost got me for sure because I know we got the super glue, plus we got the icicle impel along with the ability. That was completely really close in that part, which I know the last game, I know up on the roof is just pretty hard because you could only fit so many of the towers all the way at the bottom, but on the top, you cannot fit any of the spy factions. Like, there's literally no space to be able to place out on the pixel perfect. But yeah, I just want to show you guys this in the sandbox because I know my last game was just pretty unfortunate game. But let me know about your thoughts about this meme strat down in the comments down below. Even you cannot fit any of the spy factories anywhere off the map because I know there's like no pixel perfect spot. But I'm still going to keep that for sure for today's content because I know we did lost like one game today and also one win for today, which I'm very happy about. So we will somehow take that for sure for today's content, alright? But that's all I have for you guys for today's video. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys have not subbed, don't forget to subscribe. And also don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed today's video. And I will see you guys in the next one. And peace everybody.